Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash had a #1 record with Ballad of a Teenage Queen.
Yeah.
So as soon as you heard that and you liked Johnny Cash, you would explore more Johnny Cash, and you'd realize that he was a country singer.
And also you realize when you listen to 1954 Elvis Sun Session, it's a click and a half away from country. It's rockabilly.
Yeah.
But if you slowed it down a little bit,
Yes.
the instrumentation, it's so close to country.
So close, but he was covering rhythm and blues songs a lot of times. I mean, of course, he did standards like Blue Moon in those kinds, in the same period we're talking about. And but obviously these songs like That's All Right Mama, which is I think the first one he did.
He did first one, yeah.
And that was a R&B song, and then he did Hound Dog. That was an R&B song. These are all R&B songs. So even though we say, yeah, he's so country, he was covering R&B in a kind of slightly different country way.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't really, I'm not sure, I'm not a great Elvis student, but I mean, I love Elvis and all that, but did he really do country music as we know it?
No, probably more, gospel. He loved gospel.
Yes, gospel he did.
Loved gospel, but you can see that, you're right, those early influences, I think it's a gumbo. There's country is part of his makeup, but much more so gospel, rhythm and blues.
Yes.
And I think, you never met, did you meet Elvis?
No, I never met Elvis.
That's incredible to me.
You know why? The Daily Mirror, an English tabloid that still exists, you always did publicity with the Daily Mirror, and the Beatles did it. And there was a showbiz journalist, I can't remember his name, very famous at the time, and he took the Beatles in Los Angeles to visit with Elvis.
Yeah.
And there's pictures of this.
Yeah.
They went up to Elvis's house and his pool, and
they walked in and he was playing bass.
Was he?
Watching TV, playing bass.
Okay.
But they were all high. The Beatles were high, and none of them have their story straight. None of them can remember.
They
exactly
don't remember
what happened.
anything.
Yeah.
But I remember John telling me, "Yeah, you should never meet your heroes. I would never meet Elvis, Mick, if I were you."
That's fascinating. Yeah.
And so I didn't. I took John's advice.
Yeah.
Which is really stupid of me, really. But I mean, I would love to have met Elvis. Why I take John's advice? But I mean, at the time, it seemed to ring. Well, that means
he famously in the '64 tour, he kept saying the minute they got to America, John kept saying, "Where's Elvis? Where's Elvis? Where's Elvis?" That's the only person he wanted to meet. Then they met Elvis, and in Bel Air at his house, and John walked out and said, "Where's Elvis?" Because that was not the guy he wanted to meet.
Yeah,
he disappointed him.
Yeah, and he told me all this story. More than once.
Yeah.
And so it sort of put me off. So I wanted to keep my Elvis to myself, my version of Elvis.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want my version of Elvis shattered like John's was. But maybe my Elvis version would have been different.
Well, I have to tell you, I've always wanted to sit and talk with you, and this is a massive disappointment.
Yeah, I can imagine it is. Here we are, stuck in this little tiny room in West London.
I'm going to leave and go, "Where's Mick Jagger?"
And yeah, I was enjoying being in Casablanca. This is crap.